everybody, it's Crazy Fangirl Shime. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. So here is my analysis of the Kingdom Hearts trailer that just came out, the final battle trailer. So for most of this video I'm going to be just showing the footage and stuff, and my face will probably be in a tiny box because I'm not okay. It's late at night as well, so I don't look the best as I do in the daylight. But yeah, let's just get right into this, because if you saw my reaction, which you can check in the link in the description or just check out through my channel, you will see how much of a mess I was while watching it for the first time, because like we're in for a whirlwind when the game comes out. So let's just get into it. I'm going to skip like the first half of the trailer because, to be honest, to me, I don't really like, I mean, we've seen so much with the Disney stuff, but we also want to see like that part where it's like the organization and stuff, so I'm going to skip all the first part of the as you can see in the video, obviously, and I realized this as I was going back to take footage for the thumbnail, I was just like, what is this? So I'm guessing that with all these keyblades here, as you can see them, there's like 1, 2, 3 on that side, 1, 2, 3 on that side. Obviously Xehanort's holding his own. I'm guessing that they represent each member of the organization, because I mean, like, there's 13 of them and stuff. Also, I'm sorry for the background noise, my mum is doing some stuff in the background, so just ignore that and focus on me. So this is obviously the beginning of like the formation of Kingdom Hearts, obviously, because when we go to the next part, obviously there's this heart, and of course we've seen this symbol before. Obviously it's the formation of Kingdom Hearts, but this is obviously a lot different because there's light within that. Obviously we've seen the version where there's the pink version with the light within it, and obviously in the first Kingdom Hearts we don't actually see it, we just see like a little black outline of a heart. To be honest, I think along with everybody else, we don't really know what Kingdom Hearts is. Like, yes, it's this power, but like, what is it? So like, we need to find out in Kingdom Hearts 3. There needs to be some answers to some questions. With this part where you can just see Aqua, it just, the way that they've done it, it's just so good. And even when you listen to it, it sounds like kind of like when in Frozen, when like Anna has like the icicles on her, it's like you can hear it growing, and it's like a disease is growing on her. That's so amazing, like the attention to detail for that. Someone actually put 2 and 2 together, that this is like what used to be Daybreak Town, like this is the hillside, and there used to be that clock tower that was in there. So we're thinking that there was a reason why Axel and Kairi were sent here. Like, they can't just be here sitting here eating ice cream for no reason. There has to be a reason. So I'm guessing they're looking for answers for what happened with the foretellers. Just this question of like whether Xion will come back, because there's so much around her as well. Like, everybody wants her back, but in a way I'm always thinking like, how would they bring her back? And also, what will she do? Like, what's the importance of her role? Obviously, to Axel and Roxas, like, friendship and kind of like that sense of love between Xion and Roxas, like that beautiful relationship, and just the heartbreaking scene between them. I hope they do get like at least a little bit of closure, but yeah, that's my biggest question. Like, and that's another thing I'm going to talk about, but let's just continue on with the video for now. Oh my god, this! I was having a frenzy in the reaction one about this. Like, for a second, I thought it was the Master of Masters for a second, and I was like, I'm guessing in this cloud realm, Chirithy was obviously safe here, and I'm guessing that, like, thinking about all the other scenes that happen in this trailer, I'm guessing this happens when everyone seems to disappear. Like, I'll talk about the disappearances of the characters after, but like, will this come after that? Because I feel like with the final battle, I feel like it won't be the actual final battle. I don't know, I have a weird feeling about the actual battle. Together. Dude, this part, please, created enough victims. He's talking about like Namine, Riku, and like Roxas, and just, it's so sad because like Ansem, like the other Ansem, like Xehanort's Ansem, like, it's so sad because he's so right, because of the fact that he sacrificed so many people in order to get his research to kind of like work in his deluded mind. But like, oh, it makes me so sad. And the fact that the next scene after this is showing like the like replica Riku and Riku fighting off, and it's so sad because like when I looked at replica Riku, it kind of like brought me back to Kingdom Hearts 1, and I was like, oh my god, like the torture Riku had to go through, and then like you see that obviously that journey in the older one, and the older one's facing off with the old one, and it's just like, oh my god. I don't know, I just felt really like touched by that because it just shows the journey that Riku has gone through, and Riku was like probably the first ever crush I had on like any character, so that's why I was like, But yeah, particularly this, I'm not sure how Ansem can help Ansem the Wise, not Ansem the Evil, but with Ansem, I'm guessing he might help with technology, I'm guessing, and he might try to reverse it. Oh my god, wait, I just had a thought. What if he tries to reverse it? So like, wait, I'm thinking about it now, like what if he actually tries to go back and reverse it, like with time travel? Oh no. Now I'm thinking about it. So like what if he reverses everything, but then like, obviously like Sora, Riku and Kairi are fine, but they never meet like Donald, Goofy, and obviously King Mickey, and none of that stuff happens, like everything's fine, and then Xehanort ends up okay, Terra and Aqua and Ventus end up okay, but then that means like Roxas, Shion and Axel will never meet. Oh no! I don't want to think about that. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, this scene just like, I've just got like choked up watching that because it was like you see like those two versions. Anyway, this part I wanted to talk about. There's a high price for wielding such a power foolishly. So I was thinking like obviously the first thing we think about is the Keyblade. Obviously he's had the Keyblade for so long, and first of all it wasn't meant for him, it was meant for Riku, and then he got it, and then obviously he still has it, but he also failed his the Mark of Mastery exam, and it was just like, because like he nearly fell to darkness. Even I think I said this in an earlier reaction I did this year, like what if Sora falls to the darkness? Like that would be really interesting to see. Like obviously we didn't get to see it in Dream Drop Distance, but we saw him like so close to being turned, so that would have been very interesting. Another thing I was thinking about that the power would be light, like manipulating it obviously to use it for good, obviously in a good way. But what about like if it's like affecting obviously their choices about going up against Xehanort, because obviously they always say like the light against the darkness and stuff, especially in Kingdom Hearts 2 they were talking about it. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about Kingdom Hearts 3 now. I'm so scared to play it, like because obviously I pre-ordered it, so I'm gonna get it like the day after, but there's no saving you. Does this, I know Nomura says that Sora ain't gonna die, that he's gonna be like in the next Kingdom Hearts games, but yeah. Yes, this part, the torture scene, which killed me. Who are you? Obviously, wait, sorry, continue. Wait, let me get this timing right. There. That looks like Roxas. Okay, pause here. Voiceover Shiny here. Hello, editor in the room. Yes, I just realized I'm so stupid. He asked, "Who are you?" Who the hell am I thinking of? Roxas? No, it's freaking Shion! It has to be! It's Shion! I don't know, I said Roxas because I remember that there was that screenshot of him in the trailer last time with him removing his hood. So yeah, I apologize. Back to our regularly scheduled nonsense of Kingdom Hearts. Oh wait, I missed one. Whoops, wait, hold on. I missed a major scene that I wanted to talk about. Sorry. Is it here? This connects to that scene anyway. What if Sayax is kind of like manipulating Axel, like he's saying like, oh yeah, this is what I was kind of saying about Replica Riku, like whether he's good and then he turns bad, but with this one, it makes so much sense because obviously Axel wants a friend. Sayax kind of like manipulating him and using him and saying like, as it says, like in a time I awaken to a new purpose, like maybe he's saying like, oh I'm good now and all this stuff, but then like, obviously when you go to like, also in the background, there's like a possessed Sayax. Like, he looks like he's gonna like trip somebody up. What the hell? That scared me when I went back and looked at that. But like, I'm guessing in that moment, I'm not sure if he's getting possessed or if that's just the eyes, like obviously it looks like a Xehanort. So yeah, these chains. And also Ventus is there, like also his head goes up a little bit, wait. So I'm not sure if he's awake or not, or if his head's just kind of like flopping because of the chains. But I don't know who has chains? Wait, Terra. So it has to be Terranort. But I just remembered because when you fight the armored version as Terranort, the chains are all there. So maybe that's Terranor with purple chains, because that's what I was just about to talk about. That probably might be him. This continues on into my next conversation with Mickey. What if they're all using their powers as one, like the Organization 13 with Xehanort, all using their powers to gather all the 8, like I think 7 wielders, sorry I was about to say 8, 7 wielders of light, and then obviously use them to gain Kingdom Hearts and the Keyblade. So like, it's a really big topic, and it really like, I'm really sad. Like obviously this is Locksword's power, like the cards and stuff, we saw that in Kingdom Hearts 2 obviously, and we saw it in previous trailers as well when he was finally like revealed. I'm thinking like obviously if Terranor is there, he may be using the chains as well to capture like all the like the Keybladers and stuff. So this is interesting, like to see like how Xehanort's going about his plan. Like obviously like he's time traveled, he's seen what he has to do and stuff, so, and he knows it, like he's planned every step. So like, it's a really big topic. I'm really nervous to see what happens and what unfolds in you. And this, what? Who's this? Who's that? And then like, I don't want to talk about the next part, but like Donald was protecting them. I mean, I know everyone has memes and hate against Donald, but come on, the fact that he was protecting Sora and stuff and used his magic. But yeah, the fact that he was glowing as well, like, does that mean like they've taken like something from him? Oh, I don't want anything bad to happen. This part, no, Kyrie, like, this breaks my heart. And obviously it's like, it technically is kind of like a snapshot of the first game's ending, like where they're separated. Like, no, like, don't let them be separated, like let them be together and be happy. And the next scene got me, like I didn't react to it much because I was like in shock when watching the trailer, so that's why when I went back and watched it I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, protecting Sora, like, and yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about before. Like what if they're all capturing the 7 wielders of light, like I said, one by one in the battle, and then taking them to that place. My camera just died, so just before that I was looking at what the new location is, what Xehanort was talking about. It's called Skara ad Kylan. So I don't know what this location is, but yes, voiceover chiming here again. I just realized again, as I was editing, such a fool, because I probably was just in a daze from watching this awfully heartbreaking trailer. Guys, this is bloody Cable Town. This is the place we saw in Kingdom Hearts 1 in the clouds. We never went there. And finally, it's here. And I couldn't even bloody recognize it. Okay, back to the regularly scheduled Kingdom Hearts nonsense. It's horrifyingly like beautiful. And also just a quick note to talk about Xehanort's voice. As I said last time, it's obviously not the same, but I can deal with it. Like, as long as they get the tone right of his voice in certain scenes, like, I will be happy. Like, with the other scene, I was like, wait, what? He sounds so chill when talking, but in this one, I was like, so, so let's just, yeah, I accept it. I'm not sure about everybody else, but like, I mean, there's nothing we can do. I know that people are saying, like, they could have got a gruffer voice to do it, but, oh well. Like, how did this place come to be? Oh, wait. I just thought of something. What if this is like the home of like young Xehanort and like young Ericus? That's very interesting. Also, another thing, I was thinking about it the other time, but I didn't want to talk about it because I thought people will hate me for it. But, and I know people are going to probably think I'm crazy when I say this, but like, Ericus and Xehanort, funnily enough, with Xehanort's original eye color coming out as grey, the same color as Ericus's, and I know this is going to sound so stupid, but I'm just gonna say it. What if they're brothers? Like, I know, just go with me, like, come on. Like, they grew up together, like, and there's 2 different sides, darkness and light. They fought. Xehanort won and killed Ericus, who is currently inside of Terra and technically protecting him and helping him. But what if it's possible? I'm just gonna say that, like, what if it's possible that they were siblings? I'm just gonna say that quickly before I continue talking about this amazing, awful, terrifying, sad trailer. But what if it actually was a possibility, or is a possibility? Because like, I don't know, it could be. I really think that Scarlet Ed Kylum has something to do with Xehanort's home, I'm guessing, and maybe it's a world that's been locked away, I'm guessing, because like, obviously he's saying this is where I can like be safe, and this is where they can be safe. Like, what if this is the place? And again, connecting to the 7 Wielders of Light, what if they've captured them and are using them obviously to get the Keyblade? Like, and also just thought of this while like thinking about it. What if these are like the original, like obviously the 13, and what if like the other version are just illusions, like when you're fighting them and stuff, and these all contain the actual like hearts and like the essence of those people? Like, what if that's true, and that's why they can't beat them perhaps? Like, that's an interesting thing to talk about, but like maybe, I'm guessing, like that could be because the fact that he's saying this is where we can be safe, and yeah, oh my gosh. I mean, one after the other, like so much stuff is happening with Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'm so excited yet so scared to play the game. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please give it a like, subscribe, comment, and tell me what you guys thought. I'm so excited for this game. Yeah, it looks so amazing. I cannot like stop like just like looking at it. It looks so good. But anyway, tomorrow I definitely will also have my Outlander reaction up, so that'll be very exciting to watch. I think that's the final episode until next year, I think, or maybe there's another one like next week. I'm not sure if I'll be able to watch it. Hopefully I will be, because obviously Christmas is next week, so like stressful time, and I'm doing my vlogs as well. Tomorrow we're getting our Christmas tree. We're cutting it short, but we're getting it tomorrow, so that's gonna be good. But yeah. It's gonna be a busy few weeks, but like I cannot wait for this game. It's so good. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.